What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a basketball game for Wednesday, June 7th, 2023. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know who I'm picking in these games, you'll have to join my Patreon. My picks are always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the pinned comment in the comment section below of this video. I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks for this day, for this game. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Going to be looking at game 3 for the NBA Finals, the Nuggets versus the Heat, but we're going to be in Miami this time around. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers specific to the game. The way that I have it structured is up top here is I keep track of home team win-loss records for the NBA playoffs, which means this will be the 82nd NBA playoff game for this season. I also keep track of the playoff series up here. So this will be game 3. The series is tied 1-1. So either one of these two teams can lift the series up to 2-1 with the win. Right here is the road team, their season record, their road record, their postseason record as a team, their coach's record all time and for the postseason, and their team record for the postseason this year in particular. In the middle is the all-time head-to-head matchup between the two teams, as well as for the postseason, as well as for this season in particular. And then at the bottom is the home team, their home record, their season record, their postseason record as a team, their coach's record all time and postseason, as well as their postseason record as a team for this season in particular. So let's go ahead and jump right into this game. I always start with the home team. I go over numbers for the home team to win the game, and then I go over numbers for the road team to win this game. So starting with the home team, the Heat, that's what I'll be starting with. Give you some numbers for the Heat to win this game. As you can see on the page, though, I don't have much marked. That's because I just don't see a whole lot of numbers to mark, honestly, either way, for the Nuggets or for the Heat. There's only a handful of numbers for each side that I'm really finding. And so it's going to make it a little difficult. But for the Heat, if the Heat are going to win this game, they can pick up their 36th all-time head-to-head win against the Nuggets. It will be a day with 36 date numerology on the Gregorian. The Nuggets, they can get their 34th loss for the season. 34 if you write it out. I already have it written out. 34 if you write it out, it sums to 56, and this will be a day with 56 date numerology on the Gregorian as well. So 36 date numerology and 56 date numerology. Heat can get their 36th all-time head-to-head win against the Nuggets, as Nuggets gets their 34th loss for this season. 34, if you write it out, sums to 56. The Nuggets coach, he would sit on 34 postseason wins all-time for his career with a loss to go with, and then he would pick up his 32nd postseason loss for his career on the 158th day of the Gregorian calendar. 32, if you write it out, sums to 158. So the Nuggets coach postseason record can be aligned with the Gregorian. He could become 34-32 for a postseason record with a loss. 34 sums to 56, 56 date numerology on the Gregorian, 32 sums to 158. It'd be in the 158th day of the Gregorian year. The Heat, they can go ahead and get their 163rd postseason win all time as a team, as they become 2-3, like 23, head-to-head against the Nuggets for this season. 23, if you write it out, sums to 163. So let's go ahead and mark that. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Let's go ahead and mark that in real time. We'll mark that a light blue. So the Heat, they could become 2-3, like 23, head-to-head against the Nuggets for the season. 23, if you write it out, sums to 163. They can go ahead and get their 163rd postseason win as a team to go with. And then one more 23 connection would be the Nuggets sitting on 23 road wins with a loss. So Nuggets can sit on 23 road wins with the loss, as the Heat become 2-3, like 23 head-to-head against the Nuggets with the win, as Heat pick up their 163rd postseason win as a team to go with 23 if you write it out. Sums to 163. And I think that might be it for right now. I didn't see anything really fit the 59. You know, this record right here for the Heat, this is counting the play-in tournament games. They played 2 play-in tournament games, win one, lost one. So depending on how you're looking at it, you could be looking at Heat getting their 58th win, or you could be looking at them getting their 59th win, depending on if you're counting the play-in games or not. I'm counting the play-in games, so I'd be looking for the Heat getting their 59th win if I were to look at that direction. The only connection I can really make to that, though, is Heat getting their 59th win for the season, as they sit on 17 home losses with a win. 59, 17. 59 is the 17th prime number, so they can get that 59th win for the season as they sit on 17 home losses with the win. An in-game connection is what I would call that. Game numbers connection is what I would call it. But that's what I have for the Heat. Let's go ahead and switch gears over towards the Nuggets. What would it take for the Nuggets to win this game?
Sorry to interrupt this video, you guys, but I need a huge favor from you. Can you go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below on who you think's going to win? It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and get back into the video.
Well, it is going to be June 7th, written 6/7, like 67. And the Nuggets can go ahead and just get their 67th win for this season. If they were to go ahead and do that, the Nuggets coach, he would get his 441st win all time for his career. 441 mathematically has a square root of 21. And that's what the series would be. The Nuggets would become 2-1, like 21, for the playoff series, as their coach gets his 441st all-time win for his career, which has a square root of 21. And then the Nuggets would become 14-4 for a postseason record this season in particular. 14-4 or 144 is just a reflection of 441. Probably just mark that in a dark blue. 441, 14-4. They're just reflections of each other. And then you can also say it would go along with the Nuggets becoming 4-1 head-to-head against the Heat, or the Heat falling to 1-4. Either way, you can have a 14 or a 41, and then you still have the similar numbers being used: 441, 144. It's just all similar numbers being used: the 1 and the 4, the 4 and the 1. So Nuggets could become 4-1 head-to-head against the Heat for the season, or the Heat can fall to 1-4, like 14 and or 41. Nuggets can become Nuggets coach can get his 441st win all time for his career, 441. And then the Nuggets could become 14-4 for a postseason record this season with the win, 144, 144, 441. They're just reflections of each other, all using the same numbers as a 144 and a 1. And then you can say 441 has a square root of 21. Nuggets would up the series 2-1, like 21 with a win. It will be the 18th day of the 3rd month for the Hebrew religious side of the calendar, like 183. Heat coach, he can sit on 813 wins for his career. 813, 183. They're just anagrams of each other. And then the Heat would become 13-8 for a postseason record with the loss this season: 138, 813, 18-3. Or excuse me, what did I say? 138, 813. 18-3. These are all just anagrams of each other. They're all just they're the same thing, but just anagrams of each other. And what else? Nuggets can give home teams their 33rd loss for the playoffs, as Nuggets sit on 33 losses for the season with the win. And they could become 162, 126 for a postseason record with a loss. 162, 126 are just anagrams of each other. And then the Heat coach, he would get his 73rd postseason loss for his career. 73, the 21st prime number. It could go with Nuggets up in the series 2-1, like 21, as their coach gets his 441st win for his career, which has a square root of 21. So that can all go together as well. And honestly, that's about what I have for both sides of this game. These numbers for this time, like I said, I didn't have as much marked as I did for like game 2 and game 1. Once it gets to the middle of the series, anything can happen, really. They can do whatever they want at this point, and numbers that can hit in this game could hit in the next game, vice versa. It can get real screwy in the middle. Gets real tough because, again, what can hit on this game could hit in next game and vice versa. But hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you insight to what's going on in game 3, get you started on a decode, adds to decode that you already have. I really appreciate you guys watching this video, checking out my channel. I appreciate the support. Hopefully you win all the money in the world, and I'll see you guys in the next video.